Okay, next we're going to cover days on market. This is going to be the average days on market for various cities. And just like before, I'm gone back to the stats page, and you can see on here there's attached and detached housing, 2014 to 2015, and you can just see the numbers. The numbers are all way down, except for Wellington. The number of days is actually up in Wellington. But let's just take a look at detached single-family homes in Fort Collins. In 2014, it took 76 days on average from the date a property was listed for sale until the date that it actually closed at the title company to sell. In 2015, we actually got even faster than that. We went down to 62 days. That's down 17.8% for the year. And as you can see, everything is down. Most of the stuff here is in the 60-day range, 79 for Windsor, 70 for Wellington, and 56 days for Longmont. That's just lightning fast. I mean, things are just flying off the shelf. And if you want to kind of see historically how we've been doing with that, I've got a couple different ways to do it. Number one is you can go click on the little chart icon here to pull up the chart maker, but I also have a whole page on days on market on my website, jamesora.com/days on market. And when you look up this stuff, there's some information on there, but there's a bunch of charts that are kind of pre-formatted. For example, this is the one showing from 1997 all the way through to 2015 for Fort Collins, Greeley, Loveland, and Windsor. And what I want to point out to you is the overall trend. You know, normally in a normal market, it takes about 130, 160 days for a property to sell in Windsor. Fort Collins looks like 115, 96, 115. Even during the really bad real estate market, the slow real estate market of 2007, 2008, properties were still selling 106 days, 107 days on the market. But look at what happens here starting like 2011. We're just seeing this massive drop off. The days on market is going down for all of these. And so you can kind of see that days on market is definitely trending downward. Now here's an interesting thing to point out. So this is showing the average days on market for all transactions over the course of the entire year. What happens if we look at it with a little bit more granularity, basically more granular type approach? Well, here is quarterly. And you can see that there's definitely some ups and downs throughout the year. If we zoom in, like even on any section here, we can see that sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. And you can see it even more when we go from quarterly to monthly. So basically here is showing the monthly numbers for days on market. You can see in January, days on market is higher. In January, days on market is higher. January, days on market is higher. In January, days on market is higher. Over the summer, days on market is lower. You can see all these little dips here. That's all summer months, as you can see just based on the dates down here. So you can look at them and figure that out, and we see that across pretty much every market, although Greeley is not nearly as extreme. Definitely with Loveland, and definitely with Windsor. You can kind of see that. And so there's definitely a seasonality part to days on market, which you'd expect, right? I mean, you have a lot of properties on the market over the summer. There's more buyers buying. More sellers are selling things. Things are moving. That's the normal real estate market. And you can go look at the dates on here to see that. During the wintertime, you'd expect them to sit around. I mean, not many people want to move between Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's just how it is. So you can kind of get a feel for that and look at these different charts to see days on market. Until my next video, bye-bye for now.